I knew 10 public officials and agencies in Alabama are sealing public records, and the law allows it.
The WAAY 31 I-Team took a closer look at the Alabama Open Records Act and how it's affecting transparency right here in the Tennessee Valley and across the state. With no deadline for agencies to respond and no limit to how much you can be charged for public records, Alabama is often regarded as one of the most closed states in the entire country.
We took our findings to your elected officials in Montgomery, who, along with national media experts, said something needs to change.
In a state criticized for falling behind the times, where corruption runs rampant and elected officials are forced out of office, one law stands as a metaphor for Alabama politics.
Back 1923, 1940, the most recent one, 1983, and then 2004. One of the key things that I looked to was the fact that these laws haven't been touched for many years.
Now lawmakers say it's time to change the Alabama Open Records Act.
When we're looking at laws that haven't been adjusted for decades, technology is changing very quickly, so we need to incorporate that.
6 weeks ago, WAAY 31 went to the heart of state politics, meeting in Montgomery with your lawmakers. Many of them said they had no idea this was a problem until we told them.
I am very surprised. I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
I wouldn't have known this was an issue unless you had told me.
I think that's something that we need to look at and address.
It's something media experts both in and outside of our state are already examining, like the American Civil Liberties Union of Alabama.
I think that the stories that you're reporting underscore the problems with Alabama's public record laws.
And veteran Washington Post reporter Miranda Spivak.
It looks to me like the Alabama law needs more teeth in it.
Spivak says 2 simple changes to the Alabama Open Records Act will go a long way.
There should be a time limit. There should be a limit on how much they can charge you.
Because you shouldn't have to wait around for months, send emails to agencies every single week, or shell out cash for records that are supposed to be public. You deserve answers from the people whose salaries you pay. The lawmakers we spoke to agreed.
I don't know if 10 or 15 days is appropriate, but anytime a request comes in, someone needs to review it and determine, how do we reply?
If it's just someone walking from the desk back to the file drawer to open a file, bring a file back, there's no reason for a fee and no reason it should take a long time to do that.
Making those changes is completely in your elected officials' hands.
This is an area that the legislature should address so that the government can become truly transparent in Alabama.
Transparency your lawmakers say they want to see.
I would hope that we're not looking to be a blockade, but actually facilitating public information that's part of public records.
Any state service should be open to the public, and at their request, they should do everything within their power to get their request done as soon as possible.
We're waiting and watching in the hopes change is made before time runs out. Reporting in Montgomery, Kat Reed, WAAY 31, Hometown News.
And WAAY 31's Kat Reed will continue to follow this story and the promises your lawmakers made for change. To see complete interviews and documents about the stories, go to WAAYTV.com and scroll down to the I-Team section.